Leela has never hooked up the RV, never backed the truck in and had it connect, so let's see if I can make her do it. Do you want to try to hook it up? We're doing something we haven't really done well ever. We are going to take a couple days just ourselves, Leela and I. No kids, no grandkids, no dogs, nothing. We're going the farthest north we've ever been in this RV ever. By the way, you kind of got to prep things a little bit differently here. Look at this. We got like nothing back here. It's like empty. There's the kayak. I got the camera gear. Got a few things there. And up there, instead of having a bed, we've got storage. Do you know how many people live full-time in an RV? Stick around to the end and no, I'll tell you. You ever wonder what our RV looks like when it's all squished up? It looks like this. Yeah, it takes a little extra effort because we have this actual real couch in here. And you know, that thing's supposed to go in front here when the slides are out. But it literally just takes us a few minutes to get set up once we land. So yeah, we gotta take some stuff down. Like we got real tables like that. And it's kind of worth it to have it be a tiny home like the wife wants instead of an RV. Some other things we do, I think I gotta add a latch on that one. And over here, residential fridge. We have to do this every time because these things are worthless. Got an idea for a better fridge latch. Well, I guess we're about ready to go here. Let's have a look at something that I messed up recently. Oh look, it's a new fender, Leela. I wonder why we needed a new fender.
I heard, let's look at something that I messed up. I don't know what to do this time.
Every time we pull off, we do a checklist, and when we failed, we've broken things. I've actually pulled out and jacked up my tailgate. I've ripped out the cord twice, and backed into something once.
You've also driven off when Indy and I were in the back.
I have driven off with people in the back. That was a gas station. So
and the door was open. The other thing that we've done is we've driven off without keys. And there's a reason that you want two sets of keys, because this is the last time. This is our key. It broke off. So
Kaylin says she didn't twist it that hard, but evidence suggests otherwise. The things that we check before we drive off.
We want to make sure that all the lifts are up because we have had them not come all the way up, and that's major.
This is the Lippert jack thing that I replaced. In fact, I had a picture of me doing it, the prior video, and I came out and I saw that down there and I felt it like that could be hydraulic fluid. What the heck? I was thinking, no, and then I saw that the other jacks had it too. It's like, what? Are they all leaking? Do I have to replace all 6 jacks now? And then I realized that, oh, Leela's maintaining. She's lubricating the jacks. And if you've got an RV, you gotta maintain it, man, because, dude, if you don't.
And we want to make sure that all the doors and windows and everything are closed. So many times I'm doing the walk around, we're getting ready to pull off, and I'm like, hey, guess what? That window's open. That one's the biggest pain to get to because it's up the loft and the ladder and slides in and everything, but it's worth checking. We've even had it where we've climbed up on the roof to check something. Have you checked the roof lately?
Yeah, I've been up there lately. And you want to make sure the ladder's all the way in.
Ladder's all the way in, that it's secured. Oh, see, that pin was out slightly. I always lock one of these because this would be a suck thing if this came down, so I always lock at least one side of these.
That would be a suck thing for sure.
And we just want to make sure that everything's in, all the way in, and just kind of check to see if there's anything loose. So nothing's, because literally things do fall off. The biggest thing too is, and I didn't lock this door, but you want to make sure that these are all the way closed. I typically lock these. These are pretty good, but I've seen it where we've come and these doors are open. And the big thing too, the steps. So you think the steps are in and you put them up here, but here's the true test of the step. They're all the way in. We just kind of walk and do the whole thing. You just
Want to make sure the awning's in, of course.
Yep, and we're checking tires.
Make sure the tires, look, if there's anything obvious, we've got our tire pressure monitor on the inside. We want to just do a quick check to make sure they're not like obviously low.
We are going to get this thing wrapped. It's going to be so cool.
Because it still needs a lot of love. We have not done the outside yet. It's
and
terrible.
The thing with this too is making sure, now this is the one that I am going to go ahead and lock, because I've said to Trevor, how sad would it be if we're driving down the road and all the tools, all the things that are in here slide out of here. So this is totally one.
Personally, it annoys me because like, I need a tool. So this is a Leela thing. I don't lock anything. If she wasn't with me, I would lock nothing.
I know. And then the day that we have the video that shows him with all the tools on the side of the road will be the sad one.
And here's the big one. You obviously want to make sure your friggin' tailgate is closed all the way. You want to make sure that that thing's green. Then you put the pin in. You want to make sure you have the safety chain. I've actually pulled off with that safety wire off, and you can just pop it back in, but it actually locks your brakes up in case you disconnect somehow. And we make sure that the power cord is connected. And you know, you gotta make sure that the tailgate is fully closed, because if I turn with the tailgate down, I would completely jack up my RV. You wanna turn on your tire pressure monitor and make sure the tires are good. And you also need to make sure that your trailer is connected, and Leela will walk out there and make sure that all of the lights come on. And then you want to make sure that the brakes are working too. Squeeze these together here, and I ease my foot off the brake, and I make sure that the RV stops, and I see that it stopped. Okay, we found a problem. Like right now, it is not showing that this thing is connected. It is showing trailer disconnected, so. There's always a freaking issue.
Hey, so while you're sitting here watching this, just hit that like button. Come on, go ahead. Just do it.
Oh yay, more issues. Look at this. Not enough air in the tire. It's because they're cold. Once we start driving, they'll warm up. But they probably should be have a little more air in them when there is cold pressure. I re-plug the trailer connector thing in. I feel like there's something loose there. Right now, when I step on the brake, it's showing output. When I squeeze this thing, it's showing output. I'm gonna have to watch that. There's something that's trippy. But hey, you ready to go on a trip, just us?
Yes.
We saw a humongous machine blocking 2 lanes of traffic, and it was
wait, on 2 lanes of traffic, and we're on 2 lanes of traffic
right so it was blocking half of our lane, and it was driven by a woman wearing a long dress, a slight woman wearing a long dress. Like, whoa! So I think it was an Amish chick. It was really cool.
We loved getting off the freeway and going a different direction. So glad we did.
Oh look, only 88 bucks to fill up our tank because it was only half empty. So we're done here. This is actually pretty great. With just Leela and I here, we were able to make it over halfway. We went 170 miles, over 2 hours driving without stopping.
And I made us both lunch.
It looks good. We'll see how I do because my belly's been sick. I haven't had a whole lot of meat stuff.
Here's my
I should probably eat more of that kind of stuff, actually.
There's a big sign that said cherries, so
we can fit here because
we saw turning in, they actually have a huge RV and
they got all those vehicles over there, so I figure they can fit our vehicle.
I have my cherries, but you know what? It's not even always about the bag of cherries. It's actually about like talking to that lady back there. It's just so interesting.
The reason Leela and I got into RVing is so that we could work on our marriage by backing up the RV. This is the very best part of living in an RV and having an RV. So here's how it usually goes. This should be easy. It looks like a pretty simple space, but I'm still not good at this after doing this for a very long time. So anyway,
you're gonna have to go driver. So we have these things, we call it driver side and passenger side. So you're gonna go driver. Yeah, just keep coming straight back. Stop and pull forward a little bit. Now back up again.
Am I straight? Because you know OCD Trevor?
I don't really care about OCD.
I want to be straight.
Okay, keep going. Just come out, stop, and come look. You are freaking straight, dude. You're gonna have to go back. Wait, Trevor, you need to go back probably even further because will be sticking out here. Okay.
Hey, that actually wasn't too bad. Usually we yell at each other, but this time, not too bad, right? What's up, dude? How's my Leonator?
Can I shout out little camera?
camera?
Sure, you try that little camera. Here.
Hi. I'm Hi.
What's up, Jonas? Why are you so famous?
Oh, I am only as famous as I feel inside.
How famous do you feel?
He's gonna set up his RV.
Not very.
So a lot of people wonder, they're like, hey, your house is like a tiny house. It must take a really long time to set up and unpack and all that junk because we got a real couch and all that junk like I was showing you earlier. And well, actually it's not too bad. So I'm gonna show you how long it takes us to set up. Right now I want you to guess how long to unhook and totally set up our tiny house before we're ready to rock at a new site. Post your guess how many minutes in the comments below. Now we have backed it in already, which you saw, which was faster than normal because the big A space and tons of room in this tiny RV park.
Yeah, I never said, Trevor!
But we're gonna show you how long it takes us to like detach, hook everything up, get the slides out, get everything set up in there with Josh and even their kids running around at the same time because they'll be entertaining for us. So here we go, starting with now. Okay, first thing we gotta do is we gotta make sure that we can fit over here, and we do have room. Look at this. We're gonna hit a tree, who cares? And this we see is not going to hit that. And
Trevor,
we see that
do you
slide,
remember
no problem.
how much space we have from here to here?
Like 39 inches, we got plenty of space. First things first, we're gonna detach. Here's how detach, this is pretty level, so I'm not too worried about things. First, you put the legs down. Here's the trick I learned. You just lift it until the truck stops raising, and then you know that it's just off of the truck. I pull this down, and I hope that it doesn't hit, and then I just jump in here, and I pop this off.
This is always making sure that the tailgate is cleared and this is in. Clear. Trevor did forget to take off the thing for the brake, so that got pulled out, so we'll have to reconnect that piece.
What I usually do next is I hook up the water and the power and the sewer because once the slide is out, it's hard to get to that stuff. And what we really love is when we have an audience because those guys are cute. Look how cute they are, yay! Leo, can you help me? Can you put that thing in between the wheels, please? City water here. And then you take this because we want our water to be filtered. And then this is the sewer 50 amp hookups. Good, and now twist it like that. Oh yeah, good job, dude. Okay, Jonas, bring that down. Turn all those off. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's 20 amp, 30 amp, and that's 50 amp. A little bit of power, lots of power. Which one do you think we want?
Lots of power.
Yeah, oh yeah. And which one do you think you turn on? That's right, turn that one on.
Oh, Jonas.
He's okay.
Oh yeah, and then you look right here. Are the lights on here? Are there any lights?
Are you taking a picture? You just picture that. You're fine. This is adorable. Are you kidding? Jonas is sitting in front of it right now.
We got power. Now we got to level it. Do you want to level it? Now hit the button that says auto level.
Taking cameraman.
Yeah. So it's so. Hey, there's a kid. Good job, Jonas. Thanks for cameraman. So easy that even Leo can auto level it. And how old are you, Leo?
9.
Now let's go to the other side. Quick, let's do the other side. Run. Wait for it to beep. Open this door again. You have to look until. Did it beep? Mm-hmm. What does it say?
It says high level success.
How many minutes so far?
12 minutes pretty much.
12 minutes pretty much. And that's leveled and all cooked up and disconnected. Now let's do the inside. Ready to help me? Let's rock. Let's do it. Let's do it. Click. Out. A 9-year-old is putting the slides out. Good job, dude. Yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-oh, we've had an issue. Houston, we have a problem. You can't come in yet till it's done. The fridge opened and the microwave opened, and that was probably when we hit a gnarly bump. So this might take a second longer because of this little bit of failure here. At least everything didn't fall out of the fridge, but we hit a gnarly railroad track, and it really jacked us. Here's the bummer. 2 of our air conditioners are broken. We need to buy 2 new ones, about $1,000 each, and they're probably out of stock, which is the big issue. Almost there. Heavy thing, we have to put it right side up. What made it onto the couch? It's from a microwave. Dude, where's the protein powder? It's kind of a big deal. All right, hey, our bedroom's pretty good. Although, what happened to this blankie, man? With a spill, 27 minutes.
With
totally
a spill, with extra kids and everything else.
Ready to rock.
I mean, but that's everything out. I mean, people always think, it takes us forever, but...
Come check out our rig and tell me what you think.
Whoa. What? Hang on, this is a house. I'm shocked.
So let's
oh
what we did.
Oh my God. You guys, this is not a RV.
These had doors that were broken, and that was doors. And Trevor's like, oh, we have to get new doors made. I'm like, no, we're taking the doors off.
There's even lights like in here. Are you serious?
Like this was like these big 3 circles right here. And I'm like, he's like, I'm like, no, we're taking it out. He just could not get like, we're taking this out. We're taking this out. I kept saying to him, no, we're taking it out. The sink, he's like, you have to go in and there's video of us. Like, see this? You're gonna have to fix it. I'm like, no, we're taking it out. We're just gonna do a new one.
This is insane. I knew it was nice, but I had like, until I was here in it, I didn't realize like just how nice. We just need to switch this out with some authentic mud cloth. No offense, but I need to bring you guys some for real. There's this amazing shop called May Woven.
Is that M-A-Y?
It's M-A-E. M-A-E.
And where do you find it?
Maywoven.com.
On the internet.
And you can get some hand-woven, hand-printed mud cloth.
What's mud? I don't know what mud cloth is. I'm just a dude.
Stop it.
I don't know mud cloth.
Oh, it's actually, yeah.
No, it really is a woven African fabric, and they make it by hand, and they print it by hand,
This is
and
just like printed stuff. I know, like.
no, I'm just giving you a hard time because I don't know why I haven't given you some pillows for your RV.
That
so
right
cute.
there we had built, the wood right there was all built custom.
Oh my, wait, really? This is like refurbished wood, right? This is like vintage wood. Wow.
Leela and her friend Lisa did this tile.
Oh, the polka dots. Oh, so cute. So cool. This is awesome, you guys. Look how organized you are too. What? And this all comes down, right? So you can just have like a full, like this is amazing. Be able to just take it with you everywhere. The verdict is I'm like mind blown. This is beautiful, and I just can't even believe this is a trailer. My mom and I bought an Airstream together like 5-6 months ago. It's waiting to be diagnosed because it's very, very old. So we haven't even started like doing anything yet, but we're very excited. It's actually in really good shape. So we're hopefully gonna be able to restore like some of the original cabinetry and stuff. We need to see like all the interior work and like what's safe and before we start doing like the fun cosmetic part. This makes me so excited.
Come on, warrior princess, you got this. Leela has never hooked up the RV, never backed the truck in and had it connect, so let's see if I can make her do it. Do you want to try to hook it up? I believe in you. You got this, baby. Back up, I'll guide you. Just look over your shoulder and try to line up the center thing, and I'll just, just take your time. Here we go. This is scary. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, so let's see how you're not quite lined up. Go forward and back up to your center, and I'm gonna lower it just a little bit, okay? Got this? You stressed? She's stressed. All right, come on back, love. Squish. That way a lot, that way a lot. You can do this, Leela. She's not liking this. You got it, baby, you got it. Keep going, keep going. Yes, keep going, you got it. Yes! You did it! Hallelujah! She did it. Way to go, baby.
I'm working on turning my Airstream into a tiny house, but to see how Trevor and Leela did theirs, click here. No.
Hit that subscribe button
to make sure you don't miss out on any of our adventures.
We can't wait to share our adventure with you.
it's